So the video ended up coming about because it was the start of the season, and the Bills and the Jets in September 2023. I can't remember the exact date, but it was September 2023, and they were one of the few teams that was starting the season off and all that. And he made a song 2 weeks before they played. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like giving a little bit of history about the Bills. You know what I mean? Some of the players on the team. He took some shots at the Jets. That shit was funny as a bitch. And you know what I mean? He told me he had a song that he created and he wanted me to shoot the video for it. So when I first heard it, I'm listening to the joint. I'm like, oh shit. Yo, he said a line in there. I can't remember it all the way. Yeah, I mean, it's been a minute since I heard it. But he said a line in there. He said,
Mafia beat your ass to death. It's 9/11's memorial. We about to crash the Jets.
Yo, when I heard that joint, I was like, oh shit, yo. The fucking wordplay, yo, this shit is crazy, son. I'm like, yo, I fuck with this. Hell yeah, I want to shoot this. Let's do it.
I'm an ignorant nigga you can't reason with. So on that note, the Patriots can eat a dick. The AFC East, my nigga, we the shit.
The thing that stood out to me that I thought was dope was he created a song based on the NFL, talking about football. You know what I'm saying? And I've never, in my 7.5 years that I've been in this field of work, you know what I mean, I've never shot a full-on music video talking strictly about football. You know what I mean? And that shit was fire. That shit was different. It was dope. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't mind doing a few more of those if he was like, yo, Zay, what you trying to do? I got this song. I'll be with it. Yo, where we at with it? You know what I'm saying? I've never shot nothing like that. That joint was mad different. It was creative. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's be videos and stuff that I shot before, you know. Those talk about like basketball references, baseball references, a few football references here and there. But, you know what I'm saying? When I shot a video like this, that was just all talking about football, I was like, yo, this is different. I like it. Second thing that I thought was dope with this is that he really is a Buffalo Bills supporter. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people, they talk this shit about being a supporter of whatever team it is. Then once they team don't make it to the playoffs, whoever makes the Super Bowl, you know what I mean? That's their team that they fuck with now because they made it. You know what I mean? Like, the thing with Bish, he's a diehard Bills fan. You know what I mean? You fuck around, say some disrespectful shit about the Bills, he gonna reach up to the high heavens and pull holes, smack the 5'11" dog shit out you. You hear what I'm saying? Like, he will fuck you up. Don't ever disrespect his Bills.
Occasionally, I will hop out, reach to the high heavens, and pull horse, slap the shit out of something. It's life.
Don't ever talk about his Bills. Don't even bring up how the Bills went to the Super Bowl 4 times in a row, 4 years in a row. Don't bring that shit up unless you want your jaw rearranged. If you really like that, go ahead. Go push on. Keep doing what you do, brother. But if I was you, I would not bring up nothing about the Bills on some funny shit or some disrespectful shit. Don't do it. Don't talk to Bish about that. I promise you, you don't want that smoke. That is the smoke you don't want. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. But if you want to talk about football and all that shit, that's cool. You can have that convo with him. But don't be on no funny shit. Don't disrespect him. Don't do it. I promise you, you're not gonna like the end results. I promise you, son. So the third thing that I thought about the shoot that was dope was he had a vision. You know what I mean? What he wanted to do for this video. And you know, once he told me the idea that he had about shooting out to Buffalo for the day, shooting at the Bills Stadium, getting them shots over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, because now I know exactly what he wants to do and how he wants to put it together. You know what I'm saying? And we also did some shots at his people's barbershop out there. So that was dope too. You know what I'm saying? Because we was able to make it look like, you know what I mean, like he was having a conversation with his people in the shop about the Bills, you know what I mean? And also we was at the stadium, so you know what I mean? That joint was dope, you know what I mean? Being able to see what his vision was and being able to bring that vision to life. And also I was able to add on, you know what I mean, a little bit of my vision for what I seen for it too, because I'm like, hey yo, nah, this would be ill if we got like if we could get close to the stadium as we can be, so I could get like the Buffalo Bills logo in the background, and I could have you sitting here, and you know what I mean. It was a few other things I did too, like angle wise and all that, how I wanted to, you know, catch these certain scenes and stuff like that. But you know what I mean, it was a dope shoot, man. And it was something that I've never done before too. So, you know, that was just the illest thing of all right there. You know what I mean? If it's creative and it's different, I'm all for it. Let's do it.
And if you really fuck with the Bills, then shout it out. Y'all can't fuck with the Mafia. Y'all not fucking with the Mafia. Get 'em, boy. Von Miller, Ed Oliver, Jordan Phillips, a gorilla, he a clobber.
Thing with Bish is he's a very dope individual. You know what I'm saying? Very solid, funny as a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He's the type of dude, he's gonna always tell you the truth. He's never gonna be one of these other dudes out here lying in your face and shit. And the thing with him is he's gonna tell you what you need to hear versus what you want to hear. That's the difference with him. You know what I'm saying? But you know, outside of, you know, that right there, you know what I'm saying, like when it comes to the work, his work ethic is very strong. And it's not a lot of artists, you know, in this field of work that I work with that have a strong work ethic. His work ethic is very strong, and he's very punctual when it comes to time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't never gonna be 5, 10, 30 minutes late. If anything, he's gonna be 30 minutes early. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of dude he is. If we got to shoot at 6 p.m., he gonna be there at 5:30. Like, yo, Zay, I'm here. I'll be like, damn, I ain't even step out the door yet, but shit, I'm en route right now. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Working with him is dope. You know what I mean? Cause the thing with him is you gonna learn some things from him. You know what I mean? In some way, shape, or form, you gonna learn something, and he gonna drop some knowledge to you. You know what I mean? So that's always dope. And just always building with him too is just one of the illest things too. You know what I'm saying? And he's just a great person to work with. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't know what else to say. Like, he's ill dude, super ill dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Super solid in my books, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody else out here say, man. If you don't fuck with Bish, that's on you. That's a you problem. You are the fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Coach Belichick and the Patriots, y'all had y'all run. I hate you, bitch. I'm glad y'all done. This the reintroduction for the team on the top. Cream of the crop, new kings on the block. Bills traded up, put a freeze on your spot. Whole league like fuck, Brandon Beans on the clock. And since he arrived, we've been even in the odds.
After the video dropped, the video was out for like 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. It did some good numbers, you know what I mean? And this where shit got crazy for me on my end. Not in a bad way, this is in a great way. It was some kind of function that my uncle had, and I ended up popping up over there. My nana, she came in from out of town. You know what I'm saying? A few cousins came in from out of town too. And my pops was there too. So literally as soon as I'm walking up, he see me. He like, yo, come here. Let me talk to you right quick. You know what I mean? So I walk over towards him, and he was like, you know that the newest video you just shot? I'm like, the newest one? I'm like, the Bills joint? The Bills Mafia by Bish? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, what about it? He was like, you know, it's your older cousin, right? Son, and he said that shit fucked me up. I'm like, yo, here I've known this dude for the past, you know what I'm saying, 2.5, 3 years at this point in 2023. I'm like, yo, wait. That's my cousin? He like, yeah, on the Curry side, on my pop side. So I'm just sitting here, I'm just in disbelief. I couldn't believe this shit, man. I'm like, Bish. He be like, yeah, Bishop. I'm like, that's my cousin. He like, yeah. Like, I was just fucked up. I couldn't believe this shit. And I'm just sitting there thinking like, yo, if we didn't shoot that video, I probably would have never known. Well, I can't say probably never known, but somewhere probably down the lines when I gotten older, I probably would have found that out. But on some real shit, I never knew that. That shit fucked me up. I'm like, yo, somebody that I work with, that I met through my brother Riggs, that I fuck with heavy, you know what I mean? I find out this my cousin, so I'm all fucked up. He like, yeah. He said, you probably don't remember, but he said, well, he was like, nah, he won't remember because he was just a kid. But he was like, back in the day, I used to go hang out with his older brother off Joseph and Weaver, you know, in that area over there. I'm like, oh, shit. So that same day later on, I called Bish, and I was like, yo, you ain't gonna believe this shit. I just found out some news. And he like, word, what's that? I said, yo, I just found out we related, yo. We cousins, blood cousins, for real, for real. And he like, word? He was like, how? So I was telling him, you know, how my pops used to hang out with his older brother back in the day of Joseph and Weaver and all that. You know what I'm saying? And he started to, I mean, he knows some of the family history and shit like that. And I was like, oh shit. Cause my I guess we share like a great uncle or something like that. You know what I'm saying? From the Curry side. You know what I mean? Cause he's a Bishop and I'm a Curry. That's my last name. So I'm just sitting here. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. Cause the same thing my pops told me, he told me, but he put me on a little bit more history. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking fire. And it's like, ever since that day, you know what I mean, we both found out that we related. It's like the bond got stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That shit just ill just all around, son. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how crazy is it that my brother Riggs introduces me to him, and me and him start to build, and we start to come cool as a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Tonight we find out we cousins, and the bond get even stronger than ever. Like, yo, that shit is crazy, son. And I just thought that was just like something ill, just all around, just from that video shoot, man. Like, and it's crazy with videos, like, it's always gonna be some kind of story, you know what I mean? Whether it's good or it's bad, but this story, this is a great story that I hold forever, you know what I mean, in my memories, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just something dope.